I used to think freedom was dangerous. I used to think change meant losing God. I didn't know that sometimes the only thing you lose is the lie you were taught to protect. When I realized I was trans, it didn't feel like rebellion. It felt like biting an apple I was told not to touch. And suddenly, I could see, not just myself, but the walls around me that I never noticed because I had learned to survive inside them. If I had never changed, I might have never questioned anything. I might have thought the cage was normal. I might have thought God was judgment, but something unexpected happened. I changed, and God didn't leave. The God inside me didn't disappear, didn't punish me, didn't shut the door. Instead, there was a quiet voice saying, "Keep going. You're not lost. You're becoming." Yeah, I didn't fall from heaven. I fell into myself. They told me God was watching, but never told me God could live on my shelf. Inside my breath, inside my questions, inside the parts they said don't belong. I was trying to be holy by being quiet, but silence was slowly killing the song. They said don't change, like growth was a crime, like God only loved me if I froze in time. But when I stepped forward, the sky didn't break, the earth didn't shake, God didn't walk away. Instead, I felt something real for the first time, like truth wasn't dangerous, just unfamiliar to the world I was raised in. If I never bit the apple, I would have never tasted myself. I would have never known that God was closer than fear. So I stopped asking, am I allowed? And started asking, what if I already am? That's when I understood something that felt almost forbidden. Maybe God was never the prison. Maybe fear was. Maybe the apple wasn't a curse. Maybe it was consciousness. Because once you see yourself clearly, you can't go back to sleep. And yes, awakening hurts. You lose innocence, you lose approval, you lose the comfort of pretending, but you gain something deeper. You gain honesty with God, you gain honesty with yourself, you gain the courage to trust the divine, not outside you, but within you. If I had never been trans, I might have lived a quieter life, but I would have never known that God is not afraid of transformation. I would have never known that love is bigger than rules. I would have never known that the most spiritual thing I could do was not to obey fear, but to listen to the voice that said, you are allowed to become. And maybe that's the real story they never told us. Not that humanity fell, but that humanity woke up.